Brazil, five-time World Cup champions, the most successful nation in the history of this tournament, walked into their opening match of World Cup 2026 as one of the favorites to win the entire thing. And they could not beat Morocco. 1-1, a draw. And here's the part that makes this even more painful for Brazilian fans. This is the same Morocco team that humiliated football's biggest names at the 2022 World Cup. And once again, they have just sent shockwaves through this tournament. This is World Cup Vault, and today we break down exactly what happened. Welcome back. I am your host. Day 3 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup is done, and Brazil fans around the world are asking the same question tonight. Are we actually in trouble this time? Let us get into it. Brazil walked into this World Cup with 5 stars on their badge and the weight of an entire nation on their shoulders. They have not won the World Cup since 2002. 24 years, and every tournament since has ended in heartbreak. Tonight, in their opening Group C match against Morocco at the New York, New Jersey Stadium, Brazil needed a statement, a dominant performance, a reminder to the world that Brazil is still Brazil. Instead, they were held to a 1-1 draw. Morocco came into this match with confidence, real confidence, because this is not a team that fears big names anymore. This is the same Morocco squad built on the same foundation that reached the semi-finals of the 2022 World Cup, the first African nation in history to do that. And tonight, for 90 minutes, Morocco matched Brazil, stride for stride, press for press, and walked away with a point that feels, for them, like a victory. For Brazil, it feels like something else entirely. Now here is why this result is so significant. Brazil's last 3 World Cups have ended in disappointment. 2014, a humiliating 7-1 defeat to Germany on home soil. 2018, eliminated by Belgium in the quarterfinals. 2022, eliminated by Croatia in the quarterfinals on penalties. 3 tournaments, 0 finals, for a country that lives and breathes football more than almost anywhere else on earth. And tonight, in match number 1 of 2026, Brazil could not even beat Morocco. This is not the start Brazilian fans were hoping for. Group C also includes Scotland and Haiti, teams Brazil should be heavily favored against. But a draw in match 1 means Brazil now needs results from their remaining games to guarantee top spot, and in a World Cup with 48 teams. Margins matter more than ever before. One dropped point in Game 1 can completely change a team's entire path through this tournament. But let us talk about Morocco, because their story deserves real respect. In 2022, Morocco shocked the entire football world. They beat Belgium, they beat Spain, they beat Portugal. They became the first African nation in history to reach a World Cup semi-final. Many people thought that run was a one-time miracle, a perfect storm that could never be repeated. Tonight, Morocco answered that doubt. Against Brazil, 5-time world champions, in their very first match of this tournament, they did not just survive. They competed, they matched Brazil's intensity, and they earned a result that announces very clearly that 2022 was not luck. Morocco is building something real, a generation of players who genuinely believe they belong on this stage against anyone. And tonight, Brazil found that out the hard way. So where does this leave Brazil? The pressure is now firmly on. Their next matches in Group C, against Scotland and Haiti, are no longer just routine fixtures. They are must-win games, anything less than 2 victories. And Brazil's path through this tournament becomes significantly harder. Remember, with 48 teams in this World Cup, the group stage is more unforgiving than ever. A slow start can mean facing a much tougher opponent in the round of 32. Brazilian fans have already started reacting online. Some are calling for changes to the starting lineup. Others are pointing out that this Brazil squad, talented as it is, still looks like a team searching for its identity under pressure. One result does not define a tournament. Brazil has the quality to turn this around completely. But tonight, the alarm bells are ringing in Brazilian football, and Morocco, once again, are the team that rang them. Brazil won, Morocco won. A result that on paper looks routine, but underneath it sits 4 years of unresolved frustration, a rising Moroccan generation that refuses to be intimidated, and a World Cup that has already delivered its first major statement on just day 3. Is this the beginning of another disappointing Brazil tournament, or just a slow start before they explode into form? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. Do you think Brazil recovers, or is this Morocco's tournament again? Subscribe to World Cup Vault for daily World Cup 2026 coverage. New video every single day, breaking down every result, every shock, every story. This is World Cup Vault, and this World Cup has already started delivering drama.